I'm Danny Charney. I use the pronouns he, him. I'm a high school junior from Alameda, California, just outside Oakland. My school has a lot of GLSEN's recommendations in place too, but I came out when I was a freshman and I still ended up feeling depressed and alone. Luckily, my school counselor, Sabrina, was incredible. She eventually told me that being gay is not to be feared, but something to be celebrated. With my newfound confidence, thanks to Sabrina, I felt inspired to join my school's GSA, and that turned my life around. Ultimately, our GSA sponsored a school-wide assembly where over 2,000 students and teachers from different backgrounds came together and not only learned from each other about LGBTQ diversity, but embraced it. Sabrina was the key to helping me personally and to strengthening the GSA and to adding LGBTQ content to the curriculum with that assembly. Thank you, GLSEN, for helping me find my place and for helping my school teach every single student to celebrate diversity.
I'm happy, but I'm also incredibly proud to present the last award of the evening, the Inspiration Award. In order to do its incredibly important work, GLSEN requires inspirers. These are role models who demonstrate to the world the right way to behave towards fellow human beings, something we cannot possibly appreciate enough today. Role models like the woman we are honoring here tonight. I have known her for more years than either of us care to admit, although somehow she's still so young. I first got to work with Kate Hudson when we worked on a movie together, Almost Famous. It was clear at that time that she was someone really, really special. And audiences quickly agreed as they were amazed by her Academy Award-nominated performance. I have seen that brilliant young actress mature into an exceptional woman. She has achieved global star status and awareness using her celebrity for passionate causes she supports, such as GLSEN. She is an entrepreneur, an author, a fashion powerhouse, and someone who in everything she does, she has to make a difference. But of all her roles, the one that she prizes most is that of her being the mother of her two sons. Of course, Kate has had great role models with her amazing parents, but she's blazed a trail of her own, becoming an inspiration for all working millennial moms. Because Kate is such a devoted mother, she is deeply committed to creating safe and supportive school environments for all kids. She is passionate is a passionate anti-bullying advocate and has used her social media presence to promote a world of tolerance and acceptance. Kate embodies the mission of GLSEN and is an inspiration for each and every one of us. And so I couldn't be prouder to present to her this year's Inspiration Award, the extraordinary Kate Hudson.
Thanks. Oh, Danny is so cute. Jeffrey's so cute too. I love you. Thank you for saying all of that. And I was thinking about when Julia was beginning her speech, she was like, the paper trail thing. And it's like, oh my God, I've left so many paper trails and I want to speak from the heart more, and I'm learning how to, but I write from the heart, and then I like to translate it so that I don't, mess up or forget anything. But what has been really palpable for me this evening is, and I guess it's fitting because it's the Inspiration Award, is well, let's just say the other weekend I went to Old Cella. I don't know if anybody else went, but I was so inspired, right? Because I just thought with all of these guys just playing this music that was so important to a time, they were so outspoken, and their art meant something, and they had so much bravery, right? And I kind of kept thinking to myself while I was there, like, what the fuck? Like, what's happened to us? Why are we so scared? But when you sit in this room, and when you are a part of the community, and you have so many friends that are a part of the community, you see so many outspoken people that have so much courage and so much bravery. And I just want to commend the LGBTQ community for continuing that and showing all children to have that kind of courage to speak about whatever they want to speak about, and including their authentic selves. So that's me, sort of speaking from the heart. And this is very meaningful for me, but I do want to talk about what has inspired myself, which is my mama. So about 15 years ago, my mom started a foundation appropriately called the Hahn Foundation, and she created a curriculum called Mind Up. My mother talks about, thank you, but my mother talks about how she was driven to bring a solution to children who were suffering from high levels of stress, who were completely lacking the skills to navigate such a complex world. And she was incredibly moved by the statistics of school violence and bullying, youth depression, suicide, and this is really important to us, the persistent failure of the education system to help children cope with these issues and flourish. So it goes without saying that I became very involved with my mom and her mission. And now after 15 years, we're reaching 1 million children and watching them soar to become more tolerant and compassionate. And it's so wonderful for me tonight to be here with another organization and that shares a similar vision for our next generation and those to come. It's so important. And to create any real change and real movement, we all know that it starts with our children in their home environment and in their schools. So we will continue, and I know all of us will continue to do everything we can to discover and implement ways to inspire a more happy and fulfilled child. So you know, I guess one couldn't be inspiring if they weren't inspired. And so a huge thank you for me to my mother, because she really is my inspiration. And thanks. And I want to thank GLSEN so much for being the champions of LGBTQ issues in education for almost 3 decades. That's just amazing. And you have and will inspire me to continue to do what I can to further these same goals. So with so much love and humble appreciation, thank you so much.